In this video, we are going to break down the social sniper model, and I'm going to show you how I've added 30K MRR in just 60 days without a single sales call, and well, also selling my art pieces for 16 grand, almost 17 grand. This will be helpful for coaches, consultants, basically any service-based businesses, but for coaches, it will work amazing. So today we are going to break down the gravity offer framework, the iPad office model, and the sniper ads funnel. If you're not familiar with my stuff, you probably hear these names for the first time. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to use those to make more money inside of your business. And as the result of this video, you will know how to build an MRR-based coaching business without sales calls, work less than 3 hours a day and serve 50 plus clients with it, attract prospects instead of chasing them, get paid for creating course models for your clients, which is the most enjoyable part of work for me at least, and enjoy every single piece of the process instead of compromising your mental health for money. You know how that is. You take a bunch of sales calls, you hate it, you chase prospects, you hate it, you send these pointless DMs, you hate it, and you end up hating the business that you are building. It shouldn't be this way. And I'm going to show you how to build the business that you actually like. Now, if your offer is not selling, we're going to solve it with the gravity offer framework. If you have a lead problem, meaning you need more people to sell to, we're going to solve it with the sniper ads funnel. And if you don't like the way you run your current business, you want to build a coaching business that impacts others and you actually enjoy running, we're going to solve this issue with the iPad Office model. iPad Office makes like any business more enjoyable. I'm going to show it to you so you can use it for yourself. So if that sounds like you, any of those points, then this video is for you. Going to be very helpful. I aim for 20-30 minutes of pure value. So stick to the end because I do have something to show you at the very end. But for now, let's just get cracking and we start with an offer because the whole online business game starts with an offer. And as a coach or consultant, you probably already have an offer. You already have a couple of case studies, people you worked with. But let me tell you a little bit more about my experience. So I hated chasing prospects, like working with objections, trying to convince them to work with me, selling my stuff. It wasn't the part of business that I actually enjoyed. So I needed an offer that is easy to say yes to, and people feel stupid saying no. I wanted a no-brainer, and I found one. Spoiler. But at that time, but at the same time, without crazy guarantees, I didn't want to do something like 10 clients or you don't pay and this type of stuff, because guarantees will only make you anxious about your own delivery, and I didn't like that. So I found there are two types of offers. There are high ticket offers and there are gravity offers. When high ticket offers monetize elites, meaning 1% of the 1% of your audience, gravity offers monetize audiences, the entire audience. We have something to offer to every single part of our audience. We create different levels of access, so up to 50% of your audience can find something they need and become clients. My aim is simple, my goal is simple, turn as many followers as I can into paying clients. Doesn't matter how much they pay just yet, but I want an audience of paid clients. Selling high ticket offer took me a lot of chasing, DMing, closing, talking, convincing, working with objections, taking sales calls, etc. So selling high ticket is not enjoyable at all because out of 1,000, let's say you have an audience of 1,000 people, out of 1,000, you need to find 10 who are ready to pay you 10 grand for your stuff. Imagine how many conversations you need to have to figure out if this person is a good fit or not. If you need to move on to the next prospect, or you need to spend your own time convincing this person to buy from you. It's not enjoyable at all. And it was hard because I tried to sell a BMW M5 F90 KS level to folks who just wanted BMW to second series diesel, right? Do not try to sell this crazy car to people who only need this. I'm going to give you a little bit more, like a few more examples so it's clear. But basically you need to know that high ticket offers that you are probably like using right now will only monetize 1% of your audience. But with a gravity offer, you have an opportunity to monetize up to 50% of your audience. And here we're talking about audience efficiency. So here's how it works. When I realized that, I slowly turned my high ticket offer into a gravity offer. So say you have a consulting offer, like one-on-one, direct work with you, direct access to you, and you sell it for high ticket to 1% of your audience. This is your consulting one-on-one offer. It makes you the most money because it's the most expensive one. You can also introduce a community tier, community offer, which allows people less access to you, but still they can get the system, they still can get the community, and they pay less, meaning more people will be able to commit to that. You have a welcome offer, like a starting point where people commit, but the price is affordable for a lot of people, so more people will commit to it. And you have a customer offer. A customer is someone who hasn't committed to any like timeline. So it's a one-off solution, like a workshop, like a painkiller, something that you sold once and you never it doesn't require a customer to transact with you in the future. So customer offers, they typically make you less money. And this is how I actually sold my art pieces for almost 17 grand by just selling workshops. Now, you allow your clients to test drive your stuff first with a one-off workshop. So the biggest cycle, the offer that you will sell to the most amount of people is a test drive. So you let them test drive your stuff. Then they buy your system with a community access. So this is your main vehicle. And then you allow them, and then they can choose a tuning version of it and work with you closely with your one-on-one offer. So you have different levels of access, and instead of monetizing things, you monetize access. The more access people have to you as a coach, as an owner of this system, the more money they pay you. But you allow people who don't want this access to pay you less and still get access to the system, not to you as a coach. Here we're talking about making more money while working less. Now, this way, you unlock hidden clients from your audience, from the audience you already have, and monetize up to 50% of it. Because if you're just selling your high ticket offer now, there are plenty of people inside of your audience that are not ready to buy your high ticket offer, but would love to pay for a community or for a customer offer like the workshop. And I'm not advising you to create multiple offers. It is still the same exact offer with different levels of access. So you don't create 4 offers, you create one, but you give different access to you, and that's how you vary the price. And this is how I triple the number of purchasers I get from the same audience. So 2 periods of time, the same exact size of audience, and I tripled the amount of purchasers, meaning people who transacted with me. And it's important because this list, the small list of people, these are the people that trust me. These are the people that are ready to invest in themselves. And this is the list that will make me the most money down the line. Will have the highest ROI and LTV possible. So 3 times more people decided to become paid customers or clients. And this is the same exact strategy that helped my client Ayush upsell 2 of his community clients into the one-on-one offer and make them pay double. So this was actually the first week he joined my program. So he learned this like upsell tactics, and he upsold 2 community clients into the one-on-one offer, meaning people started paying him double. Sometimes it happens, right? Or Francis closed his first 1K a month client even before he launched Instagram ads. So again, your best clients are within your client base. or within your, like, you already have these assets. You just need to find ways of monetizing them. And also Clark created 32 customers selling the $100 workshop. First of all, made a one-off revenue of like 3K, a cool bonus on top of all of the recurring revenue he has. And then he closed 8 community deals at 1K per month and upsold 2 folks into his one-on-one coaching at 2K per month. And now he's cruising at 12K MRR, which is also sick because he just started using the strategy 5 weeks ago. So 5 weeks to 12K MRR in the recurring revenue. Sick. So snipers create offers that are easy to say yes to and have a solid backend to increase the LTV. I'm going to show you the exact funnel, and I will explain why it's so important to make money on the backend of your offer. For now, just remember that being a sniper is cool. Now, let's break down the model, the iPad Office model. And this is literally like, I'm very excited about this one because this is what I like about my business. When your offer is dialed, you need a model. And you have a choice. There is an old model where you sell on calls, chase prospects, you have an unpredictable organic marketing, maybe you send DMs, maybe you like go viral here and there. You sell high ticket offer, we just talked about it. You have more supply than demand. You have an offer that is hard to sell. You have these paid in full spikes. You know, your revenue is inconsistent. You can't really tell like how much money you're going to make the next month, because sometimes you can close 1 deal, sometimes you can close 5, and you can't control it, which is terrible. You give guarantees, meaning you are anxious about your delivery. Are these people going to ask for refunds? Are you able to deliver for them, etc.? And you host webinars. Like, webinars are terrible, by the way. Or there is an iPad Office model, the new model that I'm running for myself. You sell with simple Google Docs, meaning you don't waste any time with prospects. You don't jump on calls convincing people to work with you. You sell with simple Google Docs. Here's a Google Doc. Let me know if you're in. Boom. We got countless conversations like that. Attract prospects. So instead of chasing them, we attract them and we get all of our leads inbound. So meaning leads are coming to you, not you are going to hunt for leads. Scalable sniper ads instead of unpredictable organic marketing. So we use ads. We know exactly how much money we need to put behind our favorite ads to make as much money as we want. So we have this money button. We have the button we click anytime we want to grow. And that's important. Gravity offer instead of the high ticket offer. We have more demand than supply. I'm closing doors for my offers. I don't work with anybody, and we can choose who we want to work with. Easy to sell offer, an easy yes. Build MRR, so we grow predictably months after months, and we don't start every month at 0. We know exactly how much money we are going to make, and everything that we sell this month is an extra to the MRR we already have. We are picky with clients. Like, literally, I will not accept you if you are a bad fit for me, if I just don't like your vibe, because I don't need you. Like, I have ads that are consistently, that bring me leads on autopilot every single day and week and month. And we host workshops instead of webinars, meaning we host them for our clients and we invite our audience to come for $100 and see what we've got inside. So you can make 50K per month with both. It's just a question of which one would you enjoy the most? And it's a genuine question. Like, answer it right now. Which one would you enjoy the most? And this is the right one for you. Do you want to chase prospects and beg them to jump on a call with you? Or would you rather have hot leads that don't even need a sales call? Good question. Do you want to go viral here and there, or would you rather run predictable and scalable ads? So I chose the iPad Office model, and I'll choose it like again and again and again because I can't stop enjoying my business. And I wish you could do that as well. So using this model, I've added 30K MRR in 60 days, as the title of this video says. While traveling, I actually went on 2 vacations and took my mom to another country while adding this like 30K MRR, meaning we did that without single sales call. Hosting workshops, fun workshops for my clients, taking my mom places and living my coach life. This is one of the stories from this trip. One day, random day, I woke up, it was probably Wednesday. I woke up to 3 inbound messages. I quickly sent out 3 Google Docs just before a shoulder session in the gym. And after I was done with the session, I got 3 emails. Client signed, client signed, client signed. 3 inbound messages, 3 Google Docs, 3 clients. Such a good morning. And it happened because I had the right model. The model that allows me to close deals and get new clients every week from just my iPad. This is why I call it the iPad office model. You don't need anything but your iPad. If there is a task that you can't do on your iPad, it's too complicated. You need to optimize, automate, delegate, or whatever. You don't need to do that yourself. It will hurt your coach life. An iPad office has 3 key parts. It has client results on top as the most important one. It has sales and marketing. And all 3 of those complement each other. So in between your client results and marketing, the stuff that you do to get both, to get more leads and more client results, is the workshop funnel. So you host workshop for your clients, you sell tickets to this workshop. This create intent and you actually filter out broke leads from the hot leads. And this is how you improve your marketing and your client results at the same time. Sales and client results allows you to upsell and have a huge LTV on the back end. Like, I make most of my money on the back end of my offers, not on the front end. So it doesn't matter what I sell. It's only the matter of how great are the results that I can deliver and how big of an upsell I have on the back end of the cool offer, meaning people join, people get results, and people want more of your stuff. That's the goal. And then marketing and sales have Google Doc in between because we don't take sales calls, and all of our marketing and sales is basically a simple Google Doc. Like this one, but the sales asset like a sales letter. So client results, marketing and sales. And in the middle, you have a shit ton of money that you're going to make with this model. Using this model, just to prove the point, Marco scaled his coaching business from 5 to 25K per month in just 8 weeks while not taking any sales calls. We actually hang out with Marco here in Serbia. We went karting. It was like very, very fun. He drives a cool Porsche and dude just enjoys his life. Like a very, very nice guy. Eric scaled his business to 30K a month in 2 months with less than 1,000 followers. Incredible result. $30 per follower. That's insane. And in just 2 months. We have an interview with him on YouTube. You can check it out if you want. Arip scaled from inconsistent 15K per month to 30K MRR, and we work with lots of guys who come with some inconsistent numbers. Maybe you even do like 5 to 15K, but you're inconsistent with this result. So I helped him scale to 30K MRR while doing things he enjoy the most inside of his business. And this was probably like the main thing we help people solve is build a consistent and predictable business that they can rely on. Albert closed 2 deals in 2 weeks and added 2.7K MRR to his recurring business in 2 weeks. A good result, killer. And 2 clients and a clear path to 100K a month for Trevor as well, getting better quality leads, etc. So this is what iPad Office model allows you to achieve. Scale to consistent and predictable numbers. That's what we aim for. And we optimize for profits, not revenue. I don't really care how much revenue you make. If you take home less than like 70%, that kind of like sucks, right? And we see opportunities in low friction models. Like I try to optimize my business for the lowest friction possible. Low friction offers, low friction sales, low friction marketing. Everything is low friction. And we grow with ease and fun. Very important for me. Now, let's talk about the social sniper funnel. Maybe you came to, you clicked on this video because of this. So let me show it to you. You got an offer, you got the right model for you. How do you get leads and turn them into clients? And let me introduce you to the Sniper Ads funnel. I have a link to this funnel so you can take a look at it after the video. You will find all of the support documents under the video in the description. And unlike other funnels that you might have seen on the internet, like the bottom of this funnel is the most, like, the wildest part of it, because the usual funnel is upside down. Like you have a shit ton of like space on top of it, and you kind of like, you can narrow it down to the bottom. But I feel like it's a very wrong approach, because the social sniper funnel will only be successful if you're good at what you do, if you are a great coach with great client results. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Like you can run as many, like you can spend as much on ads as possible. If your product sucks, you're not going to convince people to buy it. Like you can convince a couple, but the word of mouth will spread, and you won't be able to scale it to 50 to 100K months. So if you're looking to quickly scam some people, like it is not your way. But if you can build a solid foundation, then the rest of the funnel will be, easy to construct. Literally, like running ads is the easiest part. You can start running ads today and see the first results like that same week. You can start sending emails, you can start putting out content. You will see the results like in 7 days or less. But if you have a weak foundation, if your client results suck, then it will take you a while to figure out. So that's why when we start with clients, the first thing that I ask is about their client results. Like how confident you are you can deliver for the client avatar that you're going after. So anyways, this is the most important part, but let's start from the top, just so we kind of like, we see the logic of this funnel. We have Sniper Ads and YouTube on top because this is how we attract new eyeballs, and this is how we create followers, the first stage. So we turn cold prospects, they enter our worlds, and we turn them into followers. People who will consistently see our content on their social media, on Instagram or via email, or they will probably see our VSL somewhere. They will consume our lead magnets. Maybe they will also see some hand raisers for our core offers, and they will see some kind of a CTA. So at this part, we are nurturing our followers with content, and consistent nurturing mechanism, I call it the inbound lead machine, will guarantee that at some point a follower will turn into a lead. And that's what we want. We want people to show interest to, in our services. And that's where we can start a conversation, or we can just sell them the workshop and turn them into a customer. But yeah, let's talk about leads first. So we start conversations, and because we run a hybrid model, we can either book a call with them if we see that it's the best of the best prospect for our highest tier offer. We can still book some calls here and there, or we just close them with a Google Doc. Like most of our deals, like 90% of them come from the Google Doc, from a simple sell by chat close. And this is how you buy back your time, and this is how you replace a team of like closers with one simple Google Doc you adjust like once a month. So this is how you create a client. But also we create customers with workshops once or twice a month that we sell tickets to and reinvest this money back on ads. We create customers, people who are not ready to commit and buy your program just yet, but looking to test drive it, right? I run 1 or 2 workshops per month, and this allows me to create clients with ease, because out of all customers we've created, I found that 15% of them will become clients without sales calls, and they will just tell you that they're in. whenever they're ready, they will just like be like, yeah, I'm in, send me a payment link. This happened to me like multiple times, along with the money that you make on top of your recurring revenue by selling these tickets. As I said at the beginning, we made like 17 grand on top of all of our revenue just by selling tickets to the workshops I was going to host anyways for my clients. So you are anyways going to host these calls for your clients, you might as well make some money with it. You might as well create a smaller list of people who are ready to pay you, but not high ticket yet. And this is the list that will make you the most money down the line. So we create customers and then turn them into clients. And a client is someone that you go through the 30-day sprint with. You have a course for them, a community for them, coaching calls, etc. All of this is designed for them to get results. Again, clients get these workshops for free, by the way. So we host them for clients, but we also invite our audience to come for $100. All of this creates client results, case studies, and money that we can reinvest back into ads to make more people enter our world. And that's the goal of it. Like, we make money to make more people enter our world, to make more money, and to repeat this cycle as many times as possible, and to scale predictably and consistently. Because with this funnel, you can just click the button right here on top of it, and you will have leads at the bottom of it, and you will have clients. And if your thing is good, client results that will provide you with case studies, that will provide you with more money, etc. So you keep cycling through until you are at 70 to 100K months, and you want to just, either chill out or just scale it from there. So we have a predictable and scalable lead source on top. We have a consistent nurturing mechanism with emails, VSLs, lead magnets, and stuff. We have an easy yes offer with a backend LTV, so we make the most of our money on the backend. Scalable delivery and customers to clients mechanism. So we create customers, but we want to turn them into clients as well. This is the Social Sniper funnel, and this is the funnel that I run myself, and I help like hundreds of people run as well. So with Sniper Ads, I built actually 2 Instagram accounts to 23,000 followers. This account unfortunately got banned for no reason. I still don't know the reason why they shut it down. But anyways, I built it from scratch again, just to prove the point, just to show that it works. Ads are the most predictable way of building your online coaching business and scale my business to 30K a month profit. Plus, Nick used this funnel to get 300 plus followers in just 9 days of running ads with less than $10 a day on ad spend, meaning you don't need a huge budget to start from. You can start with as little as $10 a day, which is like $300 a month, almost nothing, right? Tony contracted 20K with a brand new coaching business in 5 weeks. Super excited about this dude. We have an interview with him on YouTube. He spent less than $1,000 on ads and contracted 20. Insane. Or Leo, who cash collected 12.5K with his architect coaching business after spending just $800 on ads. Also an interview on YouTube, go check it out if you want. Shiraz had 2 10K weeks back to back, or Laura closed 2 out of 3 sales calls she booked in the first 2 weeks. So this is like what kind of results you should expect from running this funnel. And this is how crazy effective it is. You don't need a huge budget to start from. You don't need a following at all, because the second account, I've built it from scratch. Like, I started from ground zero, and day one, I started running ads because I knew that ads are the most predictable way of scaling my personal brand, growing my personal brand, and scaling my coaching business as well. In the first month, we contracted 25K with a brand new account. And I've documented it on YouTube. You can literally pull up you can find a video. It's called something like buying a Mercedes from the brand new Instagram account, something like this. You can find it on my YouTube. Anyways, so these are the results that you should expect. And by now, you're probably like wondering where should I take it from there? And there are two paths and two kind of like roads that you can choose from. And there are two benefits, like the short term and the long term you. You can pick the A path and kind of like, try it on your own, see if it works for you, like try running some ads, try setting up the entire funnel. Short term, yes, it seems good. Like you're not going to invest in anything, like your bank account will be safe, you're not spending money, you're not losing money, you're not you kind of like, it seems like you're progressing in the short term, but over the long term, you'll figure out that there are so many things that you should avoid while running ads, or you should double down on when nurturing your leads, etc. So there are so many hidden things that you don't see after a quick overview of the entire thing that are necessary and important to get the results that you want. So over the long term, most likely you'll fail. Unfortunately, I worked with so many guys who told me at the beginning that, Tim, I tried this funnel for a while, it doesn't work. It's not the funnel, it's the way you approach it. The funnel works, and you have proof all over the place, all over my Instagram story results, all over my YouTube with interviews. You have the proof there. So the funnel works, it's just the way you execute it. And don't blame yourself, because there are so many hidden things that you couldn't possibly know. And there is a path B, where of the short term, let's say like you join Social Snipers, you pick the coach, you go with a proven system. Over the short term, you need to invest, and investments sometimes hurt. Sometimes they hurt our bank accounts, sometimes it's just scary to commit to something. So over the short term, you'll feel like shit. Like you'll feel like, you're doing something scary. Your brain will panic. That's okay, because over the long term, you'll see how easy it actually is to scale when you know all of these, like, all of these hidden opportunities. You know how to extract clients from your from the audience that you are going to build with sniper ads. You know how to run ads, you know how to scale predictably. You are surrounded by people who are running the same exact funnel and making way more money than you, so you're motivated by it. So over the long term, you're going to be happy with the choice that you did. So you can try it and do it on your own, or you can join Social Snipers and build up this exact system together with me, one-on-one, and like-minded killers making 10 to 100K months. So if A is what you want to do, then no hard feelings, good luck. I gave you the most I could in terms of showing you the overview of the entire thing. Try it. But if you said B, then book a call down below with me. I don't have a closer, and it's not a sales call either. It's an onboarding call, a welcome call. I'm going to show you the system, and we're going to get started right away. If you are ready to implement the Social Sniper funnel, the iPad Office model, and the Gravity offer, and you're ready to scale to 30 to 50K per month with a proven model that worked for countless coaches like yourself. So if that's something that you want to do, then click the link down below. Let me know on Instagram if you're in, and I'll see you in the next videos.